Hello friends, I am Dr. Wasim Sheikh. In today's video, we will see why a professional should write a research paper and what are the benefits of writing a research paper. So there are several reasons why one should write a research paper, and the reasons can be personal and they can be related to the career of the individual. So on a personal level, one can say that when you see your research work go into print, you feel very satisfied and you feel that people are recognizing your work. So that is one motivation, and it is very satisfying when you feel and you see that someone sees your work and they are approaching you and they are talking about your work, and your work is getting a lot of citations and it is read all over the world. So I feel that that is one of the strong motivation for writing a research paper. So the main aim is to encourage the dissemination of your work, and when there is a dissemination of your work, mainly what will happen is your work will be discussed everywhere and you will get some feedback from others who are adopting your work, so it can help you to improve your work even further. One more possibility is that when your work is getting appreciated and it is adopted all over the world, sometimes companies might approach you and they might also approach you as a consultant. They might also approach you and tell you that come give a seminar on this topic or come and help us, we are stuck somewhere and this is your area and you are an expert in this area. And after that what will happen is they will give you some money or they will just pay you, and you can be a consultant for that firm. Or it may also be possible that you are publishing some patents and some other company they approach you to buy your patent for some period of time, or they will lease your patent. So in such manner, basically it might help you to get some money out of it. Another key reason to publish your work is the career prospects, and mainly the people or the professional who are at the bottom of their career, or they have just started 1 or 2 years in their career and they want to prove themselves. And we know that there is a lot of pressure nowadays, that everyone is expecting that you at least publish a paper once a year, and mainly if you are an academician, it is a lot of pressure. All your promotions and all are linked with publication. So it is better that you are aware that publication and writing and publishing is very important in your career, especially those who are there at the bottom of the career ladder. They need lot of research work which should be published, and then they are recognized and it is also used in the form of promotion. So mainly when you apply for promotion, all these things are taken into account. How many papers you have published, what is your citation number, how many papers of yours have been cited, and so on and so forth. Lot of different indices are there which are used in these aspects when you apply for promotion. So it is also a good idea that you are aware that you need to write and you need to publish your work. Also, as a researcher, you want to communicate your ideas to the world. You want people to know about your work. So that is also one key aspect when we write research paper, is that we do research work not to keep it to ourselves. We want to tell the global community what are we up to, what things we are doing in the research field, and then we want to communicate our ideas to the entire world, so that the entire world gets benefited out of the research work which we are doing. And the probability is that the people will adopt your work and then you become pioneer in that field, and people will start to adopt your work and then they will start to do your work, and then your work will spread like this in the research and development area. One more thing which I have observed when writing a research paper is that when you write a research paper clearly, you are communicating your ideas clearly, and that will open lot of different avenues, and that clear writing will help you to think clearly in all the different areas of life. And if you have muddled thought and muddled writing, that will also create a very lot of disturbance in your personal life. So clear writing basically helps you to think clearly. That is what my personal observation is. So one more tangent from this point is that you have to be kind to your reader. So when you write, you have to make sure that you are writing is good, it is clear, because clear writing is good and it is joyous for reading, but bad writing can be an agony for the reader. So once a reader feels that agony, he will not or she will not adopt your work or will not go further and read your work, and basically they will stop there and there itself, and your research work will not flourish. So it is a better idea that you write clearly and you express your thought in a good manner so that the people who are reading, they enjoy reading your work. Also, what I've seen is the writing skills will transfer to other endeavors and to other fields. So for example, if you have a good writing skill, you can write good emails, you can write good grants, and that, it is a skill. It is a skill. Writing is a skill, and writing a research paper is also a skill and an art. And when you keep on writing clearly, basically what happens is that will transfer to other endeavors and other areas of your life, and it will also be very clear. So once you are ready to write, you know that you have something that you can share with the world. There are a few questions you need to answer yourself, and unless and until these questions are answered, what I think is you cannot progress for writing your research work. So let us see what are these questions. The first question which you need to ask yourself is, do you have a story to tell? If you don't have a story to tell, you can't write anything. So editors and reviewers are looking for something which is original, which is innovative, and which they feel is good for the global community per se. So if they feel that it is not good, they will not accept your paper. So unless and until you feel that you have something to tell to the global community, it is not a good idea to write a research paper. So if you have a story to tell, you write a research paper. So this means that you have something which is very sound and which is very robust. So generally we do some research work and then we feel that it is publishable, but you should contact your colleagues and so on and so forth, and then you can see whether the data which you have is really robust and is really sound data, whether you can publish or not. So also these things should be kept in mind when you feel that you have a story to tell. The second thing which you want is to ask yourself whether you have an audience, because unless and until you have an audience, you publish in a biggest journal, you publish the best article, but if there is no audience for your work, then it goes down the drain basically. So you have to identify your audience. Why? Because once you identify the audience, you can also identify the journal where you are putting your research work. So it is the best idea to initially only identify that you are targeting this specific type of audience. Now, the more original and innovative your research work is, the more people are interested in it. So initially only when you are selecting the topic and you want to make sure that your idea is original. If your idea is original, if your idea is innovative, people will be interested in your ideas and you have a wider audience for your research work. And you need to again consider whether your research work is of local origin, whether it will be helpful at a national level, whether it will be helpful at an international level. So you need to keep all these things in mind and then target the audience accordingly. And once again, identifying the audience is a key factor in identifying the journal in your area. So once you have identified your audience, you know which journal you want to target, and that is also very important, because if you have a very good work and you submit your work in a wrong journal, it will be rejected. So why to go with that pain again and again applying for a different journal? Initially only the first journal you apply, they should accept your work. So identifying a journal is also a very key aspect in identifying and publishing your work. So what are the potential audience? How you can identify the audience? The potential audience, they can be experts in your area, they can be students, professors, they can be researchers, they can be industry people. All these are potential audience, and if you are doing some experimental work, the people in the industry who are doing that work will also be the audience which you want to target. Also, potential audience include the researchers who are there, who are your colleagues, they are your potential audience. Also, the researchers who are coming few years after you are also the audience which you want to target, and you want to work accordingly. So what should be the goal of your paper? So once you know that I want to write a paper, there are something which you need to identify, and these should be the goal of your paper. After these goals, you are ready to write a research paper. Now let us go through these goals of the paper. Communicate ideas and experiments. So the first thing you want to target is to communicate your ideas and experiments which you want to do. So that should be the first thing. You want to persuade people to your approach. You want to call people to your work so that they will adopt your work, and then they will also disseminate your work, and it will be beneficial for you and for them. In the paper, you need to describe your experiments and results properly. Even that should be the goal of your paper. Also, one more very important point is that you should explain your paper in such a way that it should be reproducible. That means people, when they see what parameters you have used, what things you have done in your experiment, they should replicate your experiment exactly as you have done. Suppose they are using the same method, the same parameters, they should also get the same results. So you should allow other people to reproduce your work. That should be the goal of your paper. The last and the most important thing is that you have to be very honest when you are writing a paper. You cannot say false things in your paper, because if you say one false thing, you have to say 10 false things to cover up the one thing which you have said. Also, that thing will again come back to you, and people will question you how you got these results when you are using these parameters. We are not able to reproduce what you have done, and lot of things will be there. Then people will identify you that you have produced some false reading, you have manipulated the data, and it is not good for your career. So be honest, write properly, and then you are good with your research work and your all goals are satisfied. Okay, now let us summarize what we have studied today. We have seen that why should we write a research paper? Because we want to have some personal gains in that, we want to be satisfied personally. Also, it is very important in terms of career. Nowadays in academia and also other fields, people are asking how many papers you have written, what is your research area, how many citations you have, and so on and so forth. So you need lot of publications under your belt to get promotion. Also, when you have identified that okay, now it is the time for me to write a paper, there are few questions which you need to ask yourself, like whether you have an audience and who should be the audience, and whether you have a story to tell. So friends, now this is one video. After this video, I'll be publishing more videos in how to write a research paper, how to publish a research paper, and how to promote yourself as a researcher. So there are 4 videos which are coming in line, all which are related to writing the research paper. So thanks for watching. Watch all those videos. It should be very helpful for your career. Thanks a lot. All the best.